rolling? Well, let's roll. Welcome back. I'm Kevin Dinkle, Hollywood fight coordinator and 7th degree grandmaster of Kevrate. And because it is 4th of July, today, my dojo is a declaration of fire! So, on the 4th of July, it's very important that we recognize our military because, the SEALs, Navy SEALs, really wanted me in there, and they wanted me bad. They kept calling me up, and they were like, we could show you some moves. I'm like, you could try. And anyway, I go down for the first day, and I thought we were going to get in there and mix it up, and no, first thing, they go to the barbershop. And they point to the chair, and I pulled a Hall & Oates. I can't go for that. No can do. So, but that's why it's important to recognize our military. Also, because it's the 4th, I want to recognize a very special lady named Janet. She's a firecracker. Boom! Ready? So, best 4th of July ever was about 4 years ago. That was 86. Yeah, it's back in 86. And we were on the set of Dirty Dancing. Small fight scene, but I was there to help out with that. And in our trailers, we all had walkie-talkies so we could talk. And Jenny G gets me on the horn, and she's like, Kev, there's one of the extras, a real pretty gal, is interested in you. So come on down to the lodge and meet her. She's a really nice-looking redhead. She's wearing a green dress. So I do a few moves first to get in the gear, and I head on down to the lodge, and sure enough, Jenny G's talking to this beautiful redhead, green dress. Her back's to me, and I see she's got a lovely figure and probably the most amazing legs I have ever seen. So I walk up, and I'm all suave, and I'm like, excuse me, miss. Turns around. It's Pat. He's got a Diet Right cola can in one hand and a big old smile on his face, and Jenny G just busts out laughing, and we all just, we're on the floor rolling. It was hilarious. And this was just a joke, and yet Pat went all the way. The guy shaved his legs. That's the commitment to craft. You see, and that's what America's all about. I mean, maybe it was Labor Day, it wasn't the 4th of July, I don't remember exactly, but if that doesn't tell you something about the American spirit, I can't help you. So, a little bit of a history lesson. Back in the 70s, King George was telling the Americans, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta drink expensive beverages, and the Americans were like, nah, we don't gotta do butkus. And then it was all fists, feet, and fists. It's a good thing they stepped up too, because if it wasn't for them, we'd be going to the bathroom in the loo and having to learn the metric system. And now, this is for real. California Highway Patrol has clocked my fist at 43.7 miles per hour. How much is that in kilograms? I don't know, but I don't have to know. Thank you, Paul Revere. This has been an absolutely fantastic 4th of July special, and I want you to remember 2 things. 1, the American experiment is a noble experiment, and we may not always be perfect, but I think our values are stronger than our differences, and if we work together, we can make this a more perfect union and leave it better than we found it. And second, do like my old man Yankee Doodle did. Stick a feather in your cap and kick